Banks aren't afraid of you taking a loan. They're afraid of you paying it off too early. Every loan you sign isn't just a debt. It's a gear inside their massive money-printing machine. Imagine this. You borrow $2 billion to buy a house, to be paid over 30 years at 7% interest. On paper, you'll repay about $6.2 billion in total. Roughly $4.2 billion of that is pure interest for the bank. But the bank doesn't sit there waiting 30 years. Thanks to something called securitization, they take your loan contract, that piece of paper saying you owe $6.2 billion, and sell it to another financial institution for, say, $4.4 billion. In a single move, they get back their $2 billion principal plus $2.4 billion in profit. Then they recycle that cash into new loans, new contracts, new profits. They don't want slow money. They want fast, repeatable money. The institution that buys your loan doesn't hold it forever either. They bundle thousands of similar loans into one giant package and sell pieces of it to investors. To investors, it looks safe, backed by houses, steady interest. So they rush in. Cash keeps flowing. That's the snowball effect of modern finance. Now, imagine you suddenly pay off your loan ahead of schedule. To you, it's just being responsible. To the system, you just knocked a chunk out of their profit chain. That's why early repayment quietly annoys them far more than late repayment with interest. It's not just banks that think this way. Smart entrepreneurs do too. A hotel owner wants to build a chain. He needs $10 billion. Each hotel can earn $3 billion a year. If he only uses his own money, he might open just one hotel and wait. Instead, he opens the first hotel, then sells the rights to its first 5 years of profit to an investor for $12 billion. On the surface, it looks like he's giving away future income. In reality, he now has enough cash to build a second hotel, then a third, repeating the process. After a few cycles, starting from the same $10 billion, he may own 6 or 7 hotels, each one generating long-term profit for him long after those initial 5-year deals expire. Some people spend their whole lives working hard in small circles, arguing over tiny prices and tiny salaries. Others learn to think in terms of capital, assets, and rotation, using money not as something to spend, but as a tool to create more money. If you want to move up the financial pyramid, you must understand this. Wealth starts in your mind first, and only later shows up in your bank account.